Hello, welcome to the latest episode of Driving with Dan. This is episode 22, and today is the 18th of April, and the sun is out. It's really, really bright, and at the moment we're in the middle of a heat wave. Sort of. It's about 25 degrees, I think, which is lovely. So, first things first. I always say that. First things first. Thank you. We're at 100 subscribers now, so over the last, 6 months, that's pretty much come from nothing, really, which is fantastic news. And then, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about Ken Block and his latest car, Jaguar and their latest car, and Aston Martin and their latest car. Right. At the moment, there's a lot of traffic around, so I've got to go. Right. Yes. So, thank you for 100 subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the content at the moment, and please always leave a comment if you want me to do something slightly differently, like adjust my phone so you can see a bit more. There we are. A brand new Velar in grey. That looks fantastic. Very nice. There we are, now we can see a bit more. I'm not wearing a jumper. I think this is the first episode ever where I'm not wearing a jumper. It's cheeky. So, the first topic is Ken Block and his latest car. So a few, probably months ago now, he mentioned that he was going to be driving a Escort RS Cosworth a little bit in 2018. And now, we've actually seen some of the testing on gravel and also the brand new livery. This is all on Hoonigan's YouTube channel, and they did a field trip over into Utah, I believe it was, and they were on a gravel rally stage and just testing the car. Ken is going to be racing it. I think it's on 3 stages. Jesus Christ, someone's just jumped in front of me. Yeah, I think it's on 3 stages this year, which is quite a lot for I'm going to say an old car, but for a well-used race car, so yeah, it's quite a lot. But I think that's such a fantastic thing, is actually bringing an old car back to the stages and not just using what everyone else is using, which would be, say, Volkswagen Golf or Polo or Ford Focus or Fiesta or the Citroens. Instead of just following what everyone else is doing, he's actually gone for a classic rally car, and he said he knows he's not going to win, but it's more out of interest to see how the technology has moved on in the last 20 years, and because he just wants to drive one of his icons, which is the Escort RS. What a fantastic car. I can't argue with it, really. So cool. So we still got pretty much everything else that the new car's got. It's turbocharged, all-wheel drive, anti-lag, so fantastic. It's everything that all the rest of the cars are, but just the technology is a bit older, and it's just interesting seeing how it's different. And in the field trip video, Ken's just saying how the torque is just in a different place in the rev range compared to the rest of the cars that he drives, and just says that you just have to be higher in the RPM, and just maintaining that throughout the rally is just so different. But that's what he loves, is just this different driving style. So 3 rallies across America. It's only in the American rally stages that he's doing it. He'll be in the Escort RS, which is fantastic news. I think that's really, really cool. I mean, the only thing I'm not sure I would like is just sort of the actual using and breaking all of these parts. And they used another RS Cosworth literally just as a concept for the livery, and they painted over the windows so we can't even drive it, which is a bit annoying, but I'm sure you can just remove the paint and then you still have a driving car. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool to think that you're racing an old car in a new rally stage. So yeah, I'm down with it, really. I think that's cool, and I totally support that. So Ken Block, that's that. Go on Hoonigan's anything and you'll see. it's super cool. I was told traffic was going to be really bad today, and it's not. Nobody is around. Anyway, yeah, so the next topic then is about Jaguar and the I-Pace. So the I-Pace was revealed also a few months ago now, I think. But we have been waiting on any videos or anything. But now the embargo has been lifted on that as well. And sort of one of the first channels to really talk about the car is the Fully Charged Show, which features Johnny Smith from Fifth Gear, you may know him. And he's done a video in Geneva whilst it was a motor show, sort of having a very brief drive of the car, but more talking about the engineering and the design and the specification for the car, and not really how it drives, because he didn't really have much experience. It wasn't an on-road driving test. It was just sort of an off in the car park, just drive through some cones, really. So it wasn't a true review of the car, but it was more just about what's underneath. Ow, that was a huge pothole. Yeah, it was more about what's underneath the car and how it works, which is really interesting. You don't see... Wowee! That is a Range Rover Evoque with the roof down. Amazing. Yeah, no, so where was I? I've lost my track of thought. Oh yeah. So you don't really see many electric cars sort of beneath the skin, and there's actually in the video talking through a cutaway, so you can just see where the battery pack sits, where the motors sit, motors too. You know, and it was really interesting. So go and give that a watch if you're at all vaguely interested. You will be by the end. It's fascinating what they do. So another thing they're talking about is the battery sort of temperature, something you don't really think about. And saying the ideal temperature is at 20 degrees Celsius, I believe, or sort of roughly 20 to 30 degrees Celsius. So they've got a unit which takes the heat from the surrounding environment to keep the batteries at the right temperature. How cool is that? So it's actually not using much battery power to keep the batteries at the correct temperature, so they work at their most efficient sort of working temperature. So I was amazed by it. It's stuff that you didn't really think about as well. And also they're talking about, because it's electric, you don't have anything taking up space like an engine block. So they say whilst the exterior, which is fairly small, it's about Porsche Macan size, as they said in the video. Whilst the exterior is fairly small, the interior is the size of a Cayenne, so it's a whole model size up. Really nice to see that, and not something you've really seen before. So yeah, no, go and give it a watch. Very interesting, and I want one. So Jaguar, if you are watching this, do you mind if I have a go in one of your cars? I would love to have a look. And I think the instant torque, you know, everything that is great about electric cars will be fantastic. And, you know, the one thing that Jaguar has over Tesla is manufacturing cars. Whilst Tesla this week have had to stop the Model 3 production again to fix something, Jaguar will actually be able to make these cars efficiently, with high quality, and you're not going to have many problems. Fantastic news, and it's half the price of a Tesla. Fantastic. That was a Vauxhall Calibra. I haven't seen one of those in years. Oh my god, it's busy here. Right. It's very warm, and I haven't got my air conditioning on because that'd be very loud. Yes, right. Very tight here. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, so that's that. Did we talk about that? Pretty much, yes, we did. That very interesting car. I want to see more. Yeah, so the last topic then is Aston Martin, and they've been spotted at the Nürburgring with Rapide, so which is their four-door, which is their saloon Aston Martin with many doors to rival, the Porsche. Remember the name, to rival the big Porsche. Yeah. But this isn't a sort of facelift Rapide or a whole new car very similar to DB11 Vantage. It's not based on that platform at all. This is actually the old platform, and I thought they stopped making the Rapide because, I mean, like, they stopped the DB9 2 years ago, Vantage last year. You know, they stopped making all that whole range, and they've still. But no, they're testing the old V12, the two V6s stuck together from Ford. They're still trying the 5.9, but this is only for limited numbers. So it's been seen at the Nürburgring, and it's a Rapide with some tape over it. Really, it's a bit of a test mule, but with lots of AMR paint on it as well. So Aston Martin Racing. So what they're developing at the moment is putting, I believe, it's the V12 from the GT12 into an Aston Martin Rapide, which I think is fantastic. So what you're really doing is bringing that fantastic sort of pinnacle of that engine into a car which can take 4 adults comfortably. That's so cool. And then not only comfortably, it's very fast as well, because the top speed of the, I don't know how to pronounce it, AMR Rapide AMR, is 210 miles an hour. Yeah, that's fast. I think that's probably the fastest Aston Martin from that model lineups, and from all of them, from all of the DB9s, all of the Vantages. I think that's the fastest in a straight line. 210 miles an hour. In an old Aston Martin. Yes. Yeah, so essentially everything will look very much like the old DB9 and Rapide, sort of that look with the old headlights, with the old brake lights. Nothing has really changed. Probably going to be a very, very aggressive bumper, splitter, diffuser, maybe a small wing, but nothing big, nothing extreme. It won't be a wing like a GT12 or GT8. Very subtle. I think that's the whole point of it. You're getting this extreme performance with a very, very subtle styling, which is fantastic. I'm down for that. Yeah, no, that's really, really cool. Okay. And yes, so to also sort of mark its 210 mile an hour top speed, they're going to make only 210 models of the Rapide AMR, which for an Aston Martin is not many. I don't know how many of the AMR Vantages they made. I think it was more than that though. But I think that is the ultimate Aston Martin, isn't it? Because what's the thing about an Aston Martin is they're just so stylish, aren't they? You know, you've got this great quality, you've got great noise, better noise than the turbocharged. So this is going to be the last good sounding V12 before any turbos, because it will still be naturally aspirated, which is mental considering it's making 600 brake horsepower. 600! Up to 50 per cylinder. No. Not 50 per cylinder. Yes, no it is. Yes it is. Dan, stop being stupid. No. Yeah, I'll comment it below. I can't think right now. It's too warm. Just have to do a very sharp acceleration. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I hope this is the quality you were looking for. Thank you for the last five subscribers that all subscribed at once when I mentioned it on Instagram. Thank you for you. Now I've got custom URLs that hopefully work. I need to have a look. Yes, fantastic news. Please like and comment and do whatever, or mention me in your YouTube video. I don't know. Yeah, it's too warm. Gotta put my window down. Yes, that's it. It's fresh air. Oh, it's a green light, and I can add. Oh no, I can't. I had a green light, and I could really go. And I was like, "There's nobody turning, nobody going straight on. I can actually make it." And it changed to red. Yes. No. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.